Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University. And the Rebels have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Syracuse's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the UNLV Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. It is so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw. It's McDaniel. He's got the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The give to the tailback. Got room to work. Tackled there by the defense. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's McDaniel. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UConn. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Breeze. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Rebels offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now he's looking to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cuse. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Using his legs to buy some time. Crosses the 30. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's McGee. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Completion on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quick release by the QB.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Back open in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the second quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle. It's Breeze.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Takes a hit as he fires. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on second down. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. is on its way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. From the gun, looking for a man.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. And they're able to get him on the ground. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel grouping.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's McDaniel. Makes the catch. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The field goal is no good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
The run from the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Breeze. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Orange! All that baby in and stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 25 over UConn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Quick step and go. Turning it on. 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Wants to go up top. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied.
Syracuse, 20.
He'll bring it out. It's Davis. And the returner will be knocked down. You UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wide open downfield. Found the seam on the left. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Vegas. They move on top here on the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Here comes the 2-point try. Gets it out fast. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Breeze. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Rebels offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's McDaniel. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got him. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Breeze. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught. Runs through a tackle. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It's a reverse. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The quarterback takes a knee. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.